Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Álvaro Palacios, and I work as a pre-sales solution architect here at Qlik. I'm excited to guide you through today's session on the Qlik Cloud API ecosystem, where we will explore how APIs can unlock powerful integrations and custom solutions. I'm joined by my colleague Giacomo Brioschi, who also brings deep expertise in helping software companies innovate with Qlik's platform. Together, we'll walk you through the possibilities, share practical insights, and hopefully spark some ideas for your own API journey with Qlik. This is the agenda for today. We're going to begin with what is an API, how Qlik prioritizes APIs in our product, the types of APIs from a technical point of view. Then we're going to switch gears and look at the APIs from our four use areas. And last but not least, we're going to see a live demo of the Qlik Cloud APIs. Let's get started. What is an API? An API is a set of rules that allows different software systems to talk to each other and work together, as you can see in this definition in the slide. Think of an API like a restaurant menu. The menu tells you what dishes or services are available. You place your order, which is equivalent to making an API request. The kitchen prepares your food and sends it back to you. That would be the API response. You don't need to know how the kitchen works, just how to order. In Qlik's case, Qlik Cloud APIs let developers interaction between our platform and the outside world, access data, embed visualization, automate tasks, or extend Qlik Cloud's features. Before we dive deeper into Qlik Cloud's API ecosystem, at Qlik APIs are built in from the start, not added later into the product. We designed them to be clear, powerful, and easy for developers to use. We provide great documentation and strong support for automation and integration in particular. Qlik APIs let companies bring Qlik analytics directly into their own apps and workflows. Let's explore now the types of Qlik Cloud APIs. This is a technical overview. Qlik offers a rich set of APIs designed to support various use cases, including REST APIs for managing and observing Qlik Cloud, JavaScript APIs for embedding visualizations and capabilities in third-party applications, the Qlik Engine API for interacting directly with the Qlik Analytics engine, and webhooks for consuming real-time event notifications and automations. Qlik Cloud offers powerful APIs that follow the RESTful architecture using standard HTTP methods to perform actions on resources hosted on Qlik Cloud. This gives you the power to manage and automate stuff in your tenant with precision. Each method serves a different purpose. You use get to retrieve data like app metadata. You use post to create resources such as such automations. Patch to update configurations, existing configurations hosted in Qlik Cloud, and delete to remove entities hosted in Qlik Cloud. Together, these endpoints allow you to build automated solutions across your Qlik environment, from reading analytics to deploying new tenants or automating app reloads, for example. Qlik JavaScript APIs, especially under the umbrella of Qlik Embed, make it easy to bring analytics into any web application. Using simple declarative HTML tags, you can embed charts, sheets, the full Qlik UI, and add customization to the embedded content. These APIs, through Qlik Embed and the new Qlik API, allows you to interact with our REST and Engine APIs. It supports modern authentication like OAuth 2 and are framework agnostic, meaning that it does not depend on any specific JavaScript framework or library such as React, Angular, or Vue. It just works anywhere where you can write simple HTML, okay? No special setup or compatibility work is required. So this makes integration with Qlik faster, more secure, and more flexible than with other possibilities in the market. Unlike REST APIs, the Qlik Engine API uses WebSocket for real-time bidirectional communication between your app and the Qlik associative engine. The Qlik Engine API lets you talk directly to the brain of Qlik. They give developers fine-grained control over data models, app objects, and calculation. This is ideal for building advanced, dynamic, and deeply customized analytics experiences. For example, you can create your own web app with your own visualization library, but with associative data, real-time interaction, and logic straight from the Qlik associative engine. Now, let's continue with the functional overview. Qlik is categorizing their APIs in four main areas. The first one is authenticate, to securely connect your applications to Qlik Cloud using various authentication methods, including OAuth2, API keys, and JSON Web Tokens. The embed allows you to integrate Qlik analytics seamlessly into your applications or websites using web components like Qlik Embed and Capability APIs. Extend to enhance and customize Qlik capabilities by building extensions, widgets, and iterating with external services. And manage to automate everything related to automation and oversee your Qlik Cloud environment, including tasks like app management, user provisioning, and monitoring. Let's begin with authenticate. Qlik Cloud supports multiple authentication methods, OAuth2, JSON Web Token, and API keys to fit a variety of use cases. The table here in this slide breaks down each method with its respective API, example endpoints, and typical usage scenarios. The key takeaway for you here is that OAuth2 is a recommended method for embedding. It is the only cookieless solution we offer today. And there are different types of OAuth authentication. For example, when the embedded solution leverages a custom identity provider different than the typical OIDC provider, we need to register in Qlik Cloud an OAuth2 machine-to-machine client in the tenant with the impersonation option enabled. And this will allow to authenticate users to Qlik Cloud by sending a post request to the OAuth/token endpoint, creating a seamless login experience. From this slide, I also want to highlight that API keys are not recommended for production use because they are less secure and ineffective with browser blocking third-party cookies. So these should be used for development, testing for personal use. Next, Qlik offers next is embed. Qlik offers a flexible set of JavaScript APIs, as we saw before, and libraries to embed analytics into any application or website. Using Qlik Embed or Qlik API library are the only recommended embedding strategies today. They support OAuth2 for a seamless login experience, but also support sending REST and engine calls. Before Qlik Embed, we were recommending Nebula or an Enigma for more advanced or custom solutions. They allowed full control and integration, but involved a lot of coding. Now, these are considered legacy by Qlik. Then even other options like the capability and single integration APIs are still available in Qlik Cloud, but are also considered legacy. They shouldn't be recommended. They don't work with modern OAuth2 patterns. And in relation to the Windows.NET APIs, we can say that these are the same as in the Qlik Sense Enterprise on Windows product. If you check the documentation, the documentation is also useful for Qlik Cloud. So they can, technically speaking, they can be used in Qlik Cloud, but are unsupported and are not documented in the new Qlik.dev site. Okay, so you still need to check the old site for Qlik Sense on Windows. Let's talk about Extend APIs. Extend APIs let developers build custom visualizations and extend Qlik's native capabilities. The recommended approach is Nebula.js, a modern open source framework for creating custom objects. For charting, Picasso.js gives full control over the visuals. There is also a legacy extension API coming from the Qlik Sense Enterprise on Windows world that are still in use for other extensions. These APIs are ideal when you want to go beyond the extend APIs, okay, are ideal when you want to go beyond built-in charts and tailor the visual experience in Qlik Cloud, okay? Next are the management APIs. The managed APIs let you take full control of your environment, from automating data pipelines and managing user access to published apps to uploading automations or training predictive models. This is all about using the REST APIs behind the scenes with your own tooling to automate everything you can see in the Qlik UI, and including the platform operations API, which were designed for all the automation part typically involved in OEM ISV use cases, like automating multi-tenant creation, tenant configuration, applying a specific customer branding, and deploying any type of content across tenants. It's the foundation for operating, securing, and scaling Qlik Cloud at an enterprise level. Now that we've covered the key concepts and building blocks of the Qlik API ecosystem, it's time to bring it all to life. In this next part, we'll walk you through a live demo showcasing the possibilities of the Qlik Cloud APIs, from tenant customization to hydration of content and embedding. We'll show you how these APIs work in action and how you can start leveraging them to extend and customize your Qlik experience. Let's dive in.